69 on road to a million. All I did today was edit pretty much. I mean, I went to the gym, did somewhat decent workout. Wasn't one of my best workouts. Sadly, I went in and I got done. I'm really needing to figure out how to structure my days better now that I'm self-employed, working on my own craft essentially, which I haven't made any money from it as of yet. I'm just like I said in a couple of other days is just focusing on the input, putting in what I can, and letting the output take care of itself. Um, yeah. The lust overcame me today. Doesn't feel good. That's all I can say is it doesn't feel good. It's not helping me get to where I need to get to every single time I do it. It's just like, why did I do this? It's because I wasn't willing to face my inner demons, dragons, whatever, however you want to look at it. All words are interchangeable in a sense. It was tough today. Like, as you can tell, I'm struggling just to look at you guys right now because I'm ashamed. I'm ashamed that I did it. I shouldn't have done it, and yet I did. It's like, when will I learn? When will I stop doing this? I think I know why, or I feel like I know why I did it this time. Is because after I left yoga today, one of the other girls that was there, when I was leaving, I was like, oh, I should have asked her what she was doing tonight. And I didn't. Instead, I decided to just drive home and be like, oh, I'm just going to go back to my old habits and let this lust overcome me and then subject myself to pixels on a screen instead of actually having an interaction with a real woman. Why? Because it was easy. And yet, I seem to live by the whole hard life, easy choices. Sorry, easy choices, hard life, hard choices, easy life. And that was an easy choice. It was like, oh yeah, I'm just gonna not ask her what she's doing tonight. I can justify it and say, oh, it's because I go there all the time and I don't want to make things awkward. That's gonna be anywhere that I go. That's the only way that I'm actually ever gonna meet a woman is by going out and asking them at the places that I am at. Could be hiking, could be yoga, could be the gym, movies, could be really any place that I am at. I just gotta ask. And it petrifies me. Because I don't know what to do. I put on this. I put on this. I wouldn't say it's a charade. I pretend. I wouldn't even say I pretend. I know how to get. I know how to. It's rough for me to even say this. Because I know how to close. Close probably isn't the best thing. I know how to. Dude, I'm trying to say this in eloquent. I'm trying to say this in the best way. Maybe there isn't a great way to say it. I know how to get into a girl's pants. I know how to do that. It's just I've always struggled with the relationship aspect. I've struggled with connecting with her as a person. I'm working on it. I'm trying to do that, and that's why I'm doing my best to be celibate in a sense, and clearly that obviously didn't work today. It's weird because when I find a girl that I actually find attractive and I like to get to know, I shut down. I don't want to make a fool of myself because that is the evil. That's pretty much everything that if she says no, it's like she's rejecting me. And I have to realize that I have to take myself and I have to detach from the situation. Sales has taught me that. Like all the no's that I've ever heard are never personal. It's just there's something about when there's a woman that I'm actually attracted to. Me asking and her being like, oh yeah, no, I have a boyfriend. Or, oh, no, I'm not seeing anybody. Or, oh yeah, well, that's so nice of you. What am I supposed to do? It hurts. I was like, I feel like I'm a good guy. I could be wrong with that. I feel like I have love to give. And maybe that's the problem. Maybe I'm too nice of a guy when it comes to women. Maybe a lot of women, they want these bad guys, these bad boys, however you want to look at it. And I'm over here, I'm like, I'll love you. I'll give you everything. Well, not everything, but I'll give you the world. And all I ask is that you give me the world back. For some odd reason, when it's with an actual attractive woman, I shut down. I know how to play the games. I know how to play the games to get in their pants, to close the deal, whatever it may be. Like, I know how to do that. It's just there's no fulfillment from that. There's no joy from that. There's temporary satisfaction. I'd rather be in a relationship with the woman and have her be my best friend. Like, I'd rather her and I be able to build something together, or be together, work together, love each other, provide for one another, if it came down to that. Like, obviously my goal, my reason for doing the things that I do is so that she doesn't ever have to work a day in her life if she doesn't want to. Or she can always work with me. Like, we can always work together. Some people say that's not the best thing to do, but then there's other people online that say that it is. I feel like each and every person gets to decide that on their own. And it's all down to communication, because everybody has a perspective of how I should live my life, how you should live your life, how everybody should live their lives. It's just I've come to realize that the only person that really gets to determine and decide how one lives their life is self. So I shouldn't be afraid of these beautiful women. I really shouldn't. I should just be able to go up and ask them and be like, hey, what are you doing tonight? You want to go for a walk, or you want to see? And that's maybe that's the thing. I'm never prepared for what to do on the date. It's simple. Like, go find something. Maybe there's a pumpkin patch or a haunted maze or whatever it is. And go do that. I'm afraid. I'm afraid to get close and then have it not work. It's why I don't have a lot of attachment to things. Because me losing those things, it breaks me. I just don't like losing things. I've started to work on understanding my sadness, and after this, I'm going to be watching an interview on the Healthy Gamer channel where he talks about, can I ever actually truly be healed or healthy? I don't know the exact title of the video, but I figure I'll listen to that. It's about a 2-hour one. Maybe I'll take a walk while I listen to it. I'm not exactly sure. I really want a cheesecake tonight. Maybe I'll go grab some from Culver's or something like that. They might have like a cheesecake ice cream something. I don't know. It's just I want something sweet because I didn't do what I should have done. And I talk about doing what's required. And yet I'm over here not doing what's required because I'm letting my mind take control. I don't know, actually. I think it is my mind taking control. And I can't allow that. Because my mind wants it easy. It's just easy as humans. It's not gratifying. Challenges. Overcoming obstacles. Going beyond our limits. Asking the girl out. I would have felt 100 times better either having her reject me or say yes. Like, either way, 1, I stay exactly where I am at. 2, I have a great night with a lovely woman. That's all it is. Two sides of the same coin. I get in my head too much sometimes, and I shouldn't do that. For some odd reason, I'm getting better at this, and maybe that's a small little insecurity that I have. But it seems like I would feel as if other people were better than me, and they deserved more than myself. I'm starting to realize that I deserve anything that I want. I am worthy of it. I don't know how else to say that. You can think of it as arrogance. If that is what you want to think that. But I, deep down inside of me, feel I am worthy of every blessing that I can obtain. And nobody can say otherwise. Nobody can take that away from me. It's my choice. I get to decide. Nobody else gets to decide other than self. It's why I have this poster right here. It says no one to change but self. Because that's the only person there is to change. There's not really a better way to say that. So I'm worthy of all the successes. I'm worthy of anything that I want. I had allowed other people to dictate what I could have and what I could obtain. And it made me think that I needed to go towards things lower than myself. So that's where I set my vibration. That's where I set my energy. That's where I set my mental state. And I'm beginning to realize I set those limits on myself. I don't have to have limits. I can date the most beautiful women. I can give up the lust for pixels on a screen. And I can actually connect with a real woman, and we can have a great time together. I know we can.